What is going on, man?
Yo, call.
This is Hip Hop is Real. I ain't in the rave. You feel what I'm saying? But it's what we doing, man. Hip Hop is Real. Cortez, I'm interviewing. I'm finally getting an interview. Hip Hop is Real today. We're going to find out what the fuck they been up to lately, you know what I mean? And if they going to ever battle rap. You know what I mean? But nah,
Cor, you already know, man. You know what I'm saying? We back here again, man. Brooklyn.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Murder Ave.
Bang, bang.
Cortez in the building, yo, Cor.
Yeah, we out here, bro.
One of the hardest working dudes in battle rap, man. One of the hardest working dudes in the game when it comes to this hip hop shit, period.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We live right now, Cor. Well, that's what we doing now. Yeah. You did ask us what we doing.
Yeah. Like I
we
said,
live now.
Do something different. You know, everyone's been asking me, you know, for an interview after the B. Dot battle, and you know, I just wanted to do something a little bit different. Like, you know, let's spice shit up. Even after the battle, let's promote it different. Like, things have to get shaken up in battle rap. Battle rap has been stagnant for a while, for maybe like the last year and a half. I feel like the end of this year, like the last half of this year, slowly things are starting to change back to that same feel. You know, we're gonna get into that. And even it has to be with the interviews, everything. Like, let's make everything innovative, you know? If you wouldn't expect a Cortez interview, like, let's talk some shit. You know what I mean? I want to be interesting. I want to give it to the fans, the raw, the uncut, my real thoughts, my real ideas, and you know what I mean? Like, just be me.
So basically, fuck the politics.
Yeah, basically, like you know, it's a new era, it's a new day. You feel me? So. Yo,
cool, man. You know, just looking at how you've been moving, man, it's like, you know, not to say you by yourself, but you move, like, I just see you moving. Like, you ain't...
Don't move like me, son. Niggas don't move like me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, like...
Man.
I see you in every state, everywhere, like...
Look, man, ain't no other battle rapper that did South by Southwest for the last 5 years. And I'm talking about, I've done over 10 shows each time out there. You know, no battle rappers getting those bookings. Shout out to my dudes, the High Rollers. You know, I made a conscious effort. And I spoke to you about it. I said, look, man, I'm gonna start touring a lot more and traveling. And you know, my dudes opened doors for me in Dallas, and just the whole state of Texas. Like, I've opened up so many doors out there now. The Joe Buttons tour, the Game tour, the Wiz Khalifa. You know, and there's more stuff to come. You know, so shouts out to them. Like you know, they embraced me, and it's allowed me to really embrace like my Spanish side, like the culture, like the Mexicans and all that. You know, like in New York, maybe we a little hit into it, or it's a little biased because, you know, we all hood. But you know, this time around, it's starting to like be different, and doors are opening, and I just love it. Like, I love the embracement that I'm getting. I love all the fans. Everyone's just receptive towards the music, and it's motivating me not to sleep. You know, and at the same time, battle rap, I had like 16 battles this year. Like,
that shit crazy, Cor. Like,
oh, man, like, and a lot of names.
Nah, definitely.
You feel what I'm saying? So, like,
I mean, so far, one battle that hasn't dropped right now, you know, the people are hot in arms about this battle right now. They talking about, you know, they blogging crazy, they going off. This is, you know, I seen the battle. I thought it was a dope battle, man. I thought it was a dope battle you guys definitely put on. You guys were like the main event.
Yeah. I always felt, you know, no shade to Verb and Thesaurus, you know, they are legends.
Yeah.
You know, but everyone, you know, felt like, you know, me and B. Dot was the main event. You know, and rightfully so. It should have been like just the outcome of the battle. You know, I haven't had that feel. That raw feel in the building where shit can go wrong, and it just put me in a whole different zone. Like, ooh,
yeah.
I feel like it's 08 again. I feel
you
like it's 07.
You sounded like
like, you know what I mean? And maybe that's what it is, you know. And shouts out to the Bunker, shouts out to King of the Dot. They set up a platform that's like bringing the raw back, you know. And I felt it. Pause. I seen it, and you know, noticed it at the Bunker when I battled Big K. But this time around, with everything, like the essays is with me, and B. Dot is with the Bloods.
That's crazy.
And it's just, I don't know, it was that aura, but it was also a wittiness. Like, each of us had a message in each round, like both of us. You know, whether you think we won, whether you think he won, I won, it's a great battle, and I think it's a battle that battle rap needs right now, because a lot of shit is stagnant. A lot of shit is just gumballs or forced wordplay. And in this battle, to be honest with you, really think about it,
Y'all was talking to each other's souls, man.
And I didn't punch that much. I wasn't wordplaying. Like, I might have had like 2 or 3 punches each round, but I really wanted to just show people like where my pen can go. And I think this year has showed that I've battled every different type of opponent. Every different type of opponent this year. I've battled the Enesses in his hometown, QPs in Connecticut. You get what I'm saying? Then the Sharones. Then I still go and take the new guys like Riggs, like Drugs, like Franchise. All these guys now getting PGs. You feel what I'm saying? That's saying something.
And
like,
you
okay,
battle Arsenal.
Chilla, Arsenal, Big K, like the list goes on. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
B Magic ain't dropped yet.
Oh, that's crazy.
D Flames, like fuck with me. I did 2 2-on-2s, the NWX one and the one against Virgin L.
I'm hearing you haven't lost nothing.
I mean, yo,
I'm hearing you haven't lost nothing, Cole. I'm hearing like you going in there, you killing niggas, and you getting the top tier money, and you keeping it pushing.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's never no love lost, but I told dudes I'm gonna outwork them to the point where you just can't deny it. Like, I'm just gonna be that guy. I'm like, yo, I hate him. He's always fucking booked. He's always fucking booked. How is he always fucking booked? Because I understand business. You know what I mean? I understand what the fans want. I'm not going to give you a half-assed battle. I'm not going to choke 9 times out of 10. It'll happen to all of us, but I mean, at the rate that it's happening, it doesn't happen to me. You're talking about I'm on a game tour, and I stopped touring to fly into LA to battle Big K, then go back on tour, then fly out to battle Arsenal. Like, niggas ain't doing that, bro.
Nah.
Niggas ain't doing that, bro. Niggas that just look for an excuse and say, yo, man, nigga, I'm on tour. I'm on tour with Hobson or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, niggas ain't doing that, bro.
When they talk about, because I speak to a lot of the dudes in the game, and when they talk about the top tier dudes that's not putting in work, you know what I'm saying? And, I spoke to Tay-Rock. He feels like, he said him and DNA are 2 of the top tiers that's really putting in work. But, you Cortez, you one of the top tier niggas that's always been putting in work.
Yeah, always.
You know what I'm saying? Do you feel slighted sometimes where, you don't get thrown in that, or people don't be like, yo, like,
well, I look at it like this. I look at it like this, man. End of the day, my job as Cortez is to stay relevant for my brand, at me, and 7 years strong, I'm constantly booked. In my 7th year battle rap, I got 16 battles. Last year, I think I had like around the same, right? So you look at that, and then you sit there and say, okay, 2 years ago, I'm not going to name certain battle rappers, but 2-3 years ago, these guys were on fire. They came after me, but they were on fire, and they got on Summer Madnesses, or they got on certain looks. And then after 2-3 years, they fade out. They have nothing left. They burn out. For me to constantly and consistently get a check, you understand, through all the hate, through all the drama, through all the times I'm being slept on, through all the underrated, like, who's doing that?
That's real.
Who's doing that? And you have to fuck with it eventually. It's like, yo, man, like, gotta keep it real. This nigga's trying to set an example, and that's what I'm trying to do for all the other top tiers. I'm trying to set an example, like, yo, my nigga, this shit is hard work. But if we all work like this, we can really get to the bag. That bag is not big right now in battle rap. That bag got smaller because niggas just fucking it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why, like, don't fuck up the money, nigga. Like, and, sometimes I look at it like maybe guys are selfish. You feel me? Maybe guys are only worried about themselves and their brand, and that's cool. I'm not telling you don't worry about it. But don't G these leagues to where there's no place to go to battle. Like, I could get booked for fucking Nebraska tomorrow for a 1-rounder. You know why I'm going to go out there and spit my heart out? It's not because of the opponent. I know 9 times out of 10 I'm going to wash the motherfucker, whoever it is. But you know what? There might only be 100 people. Or there might only be 20 people in that motherfucker. But those 20 people came out because they know, yo, this might be the only time I ever get to see a top-tier battler Cortez battle. Because they don't get nothing in Nebraska. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to go over there and shit the bed. I'm going to go over there and make 20 people happy, and they'll be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I can't believe it. Like, yo, and that's what I always get, Cortez. We appreciate you coming out, bro. Yo, man, you know, you always show up, and I, you know, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I care. You know what I mean? And maybe I care too much sometimes, they say, but I care, and I'm just setting an example, and I kept quiet. I ain't talk shit. I ain't do nothing. You know what I mean?
Work.
And that's work, and I'm just glad that, you know, things are reciprocating the right way now.
You know, I mean, Core, you doing the right battles. One thing I gotta say about that B-Dot battle, man, it seemed like, yo, he took you really seriously. Y'all niggas was playing chess. Yeah, it seems like y'all kind of really knew. Y'all had angles on each other, and then it was like that shit was like it was connecting because y'all both was kind of on the same page.
Yeah. Like, you know, first of all, salute to B-Dot. Like, he was definitely a worthy opponent, and the reason why I took the battle was because everybody was scared to battle him. He was sitting on a whole year's worth of material, probably. You understand? I like that challenge. Like, I just finished battling B Magic and D Flames this month, and I had to do the Wiz Khalifa shows, and I'm gonna still fucking get this done.
That's crazy.
You know, and I just told myself, I said, I'm gonna put myself in a mind frame. I knew he was gonna come out with the Pyro talk. Like, you know, it wasn't like a genius. You know, my round wasn't constructed to counter that though. My first round, which is bananas, is basically I wanted to set a tone. I'm the veteran in this. I knew he was gonna come out rapid. I had to set the tone. I had to slow the room down. You know, people sit there and they say, "Oh, but you didn't expect him to talk the gun shit." I said it in the round though. I said, "Oh, you're a walking hypocrite. You shooting guns now." I said, "You shooting guns now, giving out sucker advice. I don't want to hear I don't want to hear that your fam's mean if your brother's polite." Like, that's a ball. Like, that's a ball. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't want to hear it. Like, you know, you came in the game one way. I'm gonna force you to change it up. You know, and that's what I did. I wanted to bring him more into my world. Now, I will say, 9 times out of 10, dudes can't come into our world and be that good. He was exceptional. You understand? And I have to respect that, because, you know, most of the time I would have made a guy try to rap like that and he wouldn't have been able to do it. It kind of showed me that B-Dot is one of them dudes, and salute to him. I tap my hat to him, because anybody else would have got smoked after that first round. They probably would have choked. You know, that was my thing. I compacted that first round to put the pressure on him in his home, in his hood, you know? And if he choked, if he stumbled, which he did stumble in the first round too. People are not admitting that. He stumbled in the first round, had to bring him back. And then it happened in the second round too. But it was more or less like I put that whole room on him. How you gonna respond now, round 2? You know? And then in round 2, like, you know, I started off with the joke. Some people liked it, some people didn't. It's cool, it doesn't bother me, you know? I just felt like sometimes it's worth the risk. If I knew that he was gonna have a fire second round, I gotta try to steal the round back. You know what I mean? I gotta try to steal the shit back. So the only way to steal it back is throw a joke out there. You know, certain things that make the whole shit jump at the beginning of a round. And those are little tricks that you learn as a top tier. You know, sometimes it's hit, sometimes it's missed, but it's worth the risk. You know,
what you thought about the angle he used at you?
The Spanish one?
Yeah.
In the third round?
Yeah.
A great angle. That was a great angle. Like, I have to respect that angle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a great angle. But I expected that too. I just broke down Puerto Ricans in hip hop because I felt like we're overlooked. So my message was really to articulate the fact that, you know, a lot of people don't understand why I use the term nigga. You know, especially out of town. They don't understand that, you know, and in New York, it's a completely different cultural thing, you know, so sometimes I had to I got to give people intrigue onto why I am who I am, you know, and this was a perfect battle to do that, you know. I'm not mad that he had that angle. I think it was a great angle, you know. I had other shit to talk about too, you know, when I was talking about the whole That's why I get why Malcolm had the M1 peeking through the blinds. Or you think Tony wanted to be Scarface? You think Money Making Mitch was paid in full? Like those type of shits, like,
he was talking
those are
some real
gems.
shit.
Like,
Nah,
you
he
know
ain't
what I'm
lie. He was
saying?
talking
Like,
some shit.
so it's like, okay, if you give him, even if you do give him the the third round, it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay with me. It's like, all right, cool. What is that? I thought that was the D's. You know, we got Bud in the car and all that. I had to make sure.
Nah.
But you know, I have to give those gems out, and I just felt like this was the perfect way to do it. So, you know, he got the third. I gotta see how it's edited, but as of right now, I say he got the third. I got the first. It comes down to the second round. You know, he had a whole bunch of schemes and stuff. A couple things we've heard before, but his schemes were dope. You know what I mean? Just, you know, some lines were used already or been said before.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people say that, you know, maybe the beginning my joke took some time off. But after that, I cooked right back up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
But
you know,
that was definitely
it was a great battle,
man. Yeah,
great
definitely.
battle. I think it's a treat for the fans. It's the great way to end the year off. And I think I knew that it would solidify if I should be Battler of the Year. Like, it definitely pushed me into that conversation, like, guaranteed. Like, you can't not say Cortez is not up there now.
Yeah, nah, definitely, man.
You know, everyone thought maybe after the Arsenal battle I was going to slow down. In reality, I turned up more, like, with the B Magic battle and D Flames battle and now this, you know?
That Arsenal battle, man, you know, how was it, man? You know, because I definitely watched that battle. You know what I'm saying? I definitely thought...
I feel like I got slept on.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at the fact, you know, you have to learn something. And even me being in this game, I learned, like, that is the highest viewed battle rapper for a reason. You feel me? His performance is exceptional. I take nothing away from Arsenal. Do I feel like his bars were crazy? No. You know, he got reaction for things like Humpty Dumpty and Leonidas, get your father up in that hole, and like shit like that. While I'm saying some real dope shit, you know what I mean? The whole Kickstarter, you know what I mean? But who paid? But who raised money? Like, you know what I mean? I put your whole fam on site. I bring your campaign on site, like Kickstarter. Who raised money? You know what I mean? But I stayed hungry for all the nights. I stayed bummy, like, you know what I mean? Like I was talking. They just wasn't fucking with it. Sometimes you can't, you know, it's like, what can I do? You know, but at the end of the day, I feel like I had a great year. Took on a lot of people. I did a lot of music. I did the Tears Over Tears shit. You feel me? Like, I launched that. Like, yo,
and
if you're talking about
cool,
work
man.
ethic, man, nobody's working this hard.
Would you battle Surf?
Oh, yeah, back to
happened?
the Surf again. The fans asking about Surf.
Oh, they asking? Yo, I do want to battle Surf. But my thing is, like, I've gotten an offer for it. I turned it down. But I turned it down because it has to be URL. I really can't afford for that battle to shit the bed. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I really can't afford for him to have any excuses. I'm not doing that. You know, it's one of the last grudge matches in battle rap. Like, I don't get what the fuck is taking Beasley and Smack this long to understand it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that nigga, I don't know how he did against T-Top, you know, but at the end of the day, I know what he's capable of, and it's time to, like, it doesn't make no sense not to happen. You feel
Does it
me?
have to happen on URL?
It has to. It has to. It's the only way. You know, and Beasley, y'all playing, man, because, like, I tell him all the time, like, yo, my nigga, like, certain battles should have been on y'all stage. It would have gave more light. You know, me and Danny Myers supposed to be on that stage. Me and B-Dot was supposed to be on that stage. You feel me? Like, stop playing, man. Like, I get crazy. You feel me? Oh, cool, we want you to take Cicero. All right, I'll take Cicero. I get crazy when I need to be. You know, I understand that lane. That Arsenal battle, if that would have happened on there,
It would have been different, yeah.
Nasty. Because he got booed against Briz. And it's the same Arsenal. It's the same Arsenal. What did the nigga say? He said, I'm a gang member in the microwave because I'm a Crip to get it popping. Oh, I'm think Gucci Man and Young M.A. Uber. Like, it's the same shit, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Just different crowds.
So basically, like, so when you say that, right, a lot of people, like, you know, I've been asking this, and, you know, I asked Jay, I asked Tay-Rock, I asked a few people, and I asked them, like, with the Hitman and should it go, like, you know, is it, you know, Like, it's going down, you know what I'm saying? And it's going down on UW, I believe, January. But, you know, a lot of people, I say, you know, is there a difference for it not going on URL? And everybody say, yeah, it's a big deal. What do you think about that? Is that a big deal, or does it not matter?
I do. Now,